Hi, Dr. Arianne here from the Movement Paradigm. Today I'm going to talk about 5 movement snacks that you can do during your workday during this quarantine. Before I jump in, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, Arianne, and don't forget to hit that little alert button to stay tuned for new content every single week. I know that most of you have been stuck home, working at your desk all day, sometimes feeling like you're working more than you did before, not getting up as much, and probably not feeling as great as you normally do. So because of that, I want to give you some movement snacks that you can do throughout your day that are very simple, that you could do at your desk or surrounding your desk, that can really either increase your focus and or maintain and improve mobility throughout the day. The cross crawl pattern will stimulate the right hemisphere of the brain and the left hemisphere of the brain, ultimately waking up the logical and the creative side of your brain.
Place your hands behind your head and then exhale as you bring your elbow to your opposite knee. You do not need to touch each direction, but just try your best. Repeating for a series of 15 to 20 repetitions. You can also do this from standing, and the same idea, elbow to opposite knee.
The foot release can be done from a seated position or a standing position. You can use a ball that's the size of a golf ball. I love the rad rounds, so I will include a link for you for those. And the foot release is really designed to improve the mobility of your foot, to hydrate the fascia, so to keep it elastic. And you're also stimulating certain receptors in the bottom of the feet that have a direct link to your brain. You can also look at it from an Eastern medicine perspective, which is going to be reflexology. So you can have a vagus nerve stimulation as well. So very, very powerful exercise, very simple to do, feels amazing, and it will take you just a few minutes on each side.
Using a small ball, you're going to move into 6 different points that will be included in the picture following this video. You'll hold the ball in each spot for about 20 seconds, making sure that you feel a nice release, and then moving on to the next spot. There will be 6 spots on the foot.
Salamander exercise is a cranial nerve reprogramming exercise. The goal of it is to improve the thoracic mobility, rib cage motion, as well as sternum, and improve the blood flow around the vertebral arteries and ultimately the upper cervical spine. So very simple to do, and you could do it multiple times throughout the day to have a cumulative effect on neck and shoulder and thoracic mobility.
First, check your cervical range of motion. Look to the right and left to see if there's any asymmetry or restriction. Then place your hands behind your head. You're going to side bend to one side and then look with your eyes in the opposite direction. Make sure to keep your face forward, and you'll hold this for 30 to 60 seconds. Then you would, of course, repeat on the other side, and then you would recheck your cervical range of motion, which should be improved.
The thoracic rotation and side bending exercise is also a great exercise to do to help negate some of the sitting posture of that forward position. So you're using your eyes to really help improve the range of motion in the upper back. So your eyes have a direct connection to the muscles in the back of your head, the occiput muscles. So you're using your eyes to really control the motion. You look as far as you can. The farther you can, that will actually improve the range of motion each time. So you should be able to get a successive improvement.
First, check your thoracic range of motion by rotating to each side. Then place your hands behind your head, and you're going to look with your eyes all the way to the right and rotate as far as you can. From that position, you'll side bend, come back to center, and return to your start position. The next time, you'll rotate even farther, looking with your eyes as far as you can to the right, and then once again side bending. Each time you should be able to get farther and farther. Repeat 3 times on each side, and then recheck your thoracic range of motion, which should be improved.
Hip mobility is so important, so you want to make sure that you take the opportunity to get down on the floor and really maintain that hip motion, especially if you are going to be sitting all day at your desk. You do want to make sure that this is active, controlled mobility, so you want to make sure that you're breathing diaphragmatically in each position to convince your nervous system that you are safe in the position. Never work into pain. It can be discomfort, but it should not be painful.
You'll start at a 90-90 hip position. From this position, you're going to slowly rotate to the other side, maintaining an upright trunk position. Using your breath, exhaling as you rotate, taking your big inhale to prep the motion. Doing it at a comfortable position for you, making sure there's no pain. Then you'll move into reaching forward on the front leg. You're going to use tension by pushing into the ground, pushing the ground away, and hinging from the hip. So it may be farther for some than others. Then you'll open your back up and rotate to the front leg. So you're really trying to open your chest, extend your hip on that side. So you're really squeezing your glute to maintain that position while breathing.
I hope that was helpful and that you've gained some new movement snacks that you can do throughout your workday, especially during this quarantine. If this was helpful for you, please make sure to share it with your friends and family and make sure to hit that little like button. And of course, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, Arianne, and hit that alert button for new content every single week. As always, I greatly appreciate your continued support, and until next time.